Hello. I went back to packing and whatnot, and I realized that Heather had made a second video. I'm scared because this seems like it's let's see, what is it? Government forfeiture. Government forfeiture. This should be interesting. Here we go.
What's up, YouTube? Good morning or good afternoon. It is 12:36, and I've been awake since 10 something.
Oh.
And my liver is swollen. And it hurts real bad.
Right.
And I'm constipated.
Oh my.
And I can't poop.
Okay.
Or it don't want to come out of my intestines. And trying to push it out is making me faint on the toilet.
Stop. You better stop it right now, girl. You better stop it right now. Jesus. I'm sorry. She done made herself. God damn, I can't. I gotta hear that again.
And I can't poop.
Or
it don't want to come out of my intestines. And trying to push it out is making me faint on the toilet. And I'm having fainting spells. And I'm like so constipated, like I literally cannot poop. And it feels like my abdominal cavity is just so swollen. And trying to push it out is like making my intestines and my liver and everything swell. It's like really, really hurting.
Yes.
So
I'm so sorry to hear that, Heather. I am.
I just found a way to outdo Mr. Patel for dodging the restitution fees that he owes me for the lawsuit that is going to go into effect.
Okay, let's hear about it.
Because of his criminal activities.
I see.
So, since you want to try to avoid the lawsuit, here's what I'm going to do to you, Mr. Patel.
Oh no.
And all of y'all. Government forfeiture.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Oh, Heather. I can't with you. You getting to be like Tammy. You really are.
I'm going to the United States Department of Justice.
Okay.
I'm doing a 9-113-100. Forfeiture by settlement, a plea bargaining in a civil and criminal actions case.
Okay. You gotta get off that Google, honey.
Statutory basis requirements for a forfeiture by settlement and a plea bargaining in a civil and criminal actions case.
Right.
Recovery of investigation costs.
Okay.
Consultation with the seizing agency requires for forfeiture by settlement and plea bargaining in a criminal actions case.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go file warrants for y'all.
Okay.
For your criminal activities.
And
everything that you did to me.
Shut up. Can a regular person go file a warrant? Doesn't have to be like a judge issues a warrant. I mean, I can't go issue a warrant on my neighbor. All right, I don't know.
Now that I've proved it was a real hit.
It wasn't.
And there is
still
no
alive.
5. You're not helping me with $5 million.
$5 million.
And you weren't going to allow me to sue Mr. Patel.
Right.
So that shows that it's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit.
And not a...
Bitch, you ain't dead. You ain't dead.
A scam.
Okay, a scam.
See how I flipped it on you? I proved that you were in on a hit and not a scam.
Yeah, you did.
So now I have my premeditated murder charges.
Okay, you're not fucking dead.
So, what is a government forfeiture?
Oh, Lord, that phone.
According to Treasury, it is an in personam action and requires that the government indict the property used or derived from the crime along with the defendant.
Okay.
A criminal forfeiture is an action brought as a part of a criminal prosecution of a defendant.
Okay.
It is an in persona against the person, actions, and requirements that the government charge the property used or derived from the crime along with the defendant.
Okay. All right, you got a good case.
So that means I can seize your assets.
Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait. No, listen, baby. You can't seize anything until somebody's been proven guilty in a court of law. Ain't you never watched Judge Judy? Ain't you never watched Judge Judy? Girl, you better find out.
And it's going to be a criminal case.
Okay, of murder.
So now I'm going to freeze all your assets.
Okay.
I'm going to freeze your hotel.
Okay.
I'm going to freeze your checking accounts.
Okay.
I'm going to freeze everything that you own.
Oh, everything.
Even repo your cars.
Okay.
And sell them.
All right.
Until my $8 million.
I thought it was $5 million.
Which is about right at this point.
Yeah,
because
okay.
I have a 10% per annum per day that I'm hurt and I'm suffering.
Okay.
Against Mr. Patel and Scoop and Caesar and them.
Caesar.
So now I'm going to freeze all your assets, your checking accounts, your show,
Mr. Patel,
and
you in
everything that
trouble.
y'all own until my $8 million is met and I am fixed. Okay. And me and my kids have the due restitution that we are owed for the pain and the suffering that you caused us.
All right, stop. But your kids are over there with your husband, who you said called for the hit, except for there was it was an hour or two ago, the video I made. She had one, Lord, it was a court order from Chicago to go ahead with the hit. You ain't dead, fatty. You ain't dead, and you ain't swollen. Well, you're swollen, but you ain't swollen from whatever. Let's go. Keep going. We gotta wait.
You sent Jerry and Jr. in there.
Uh-huh.
That is the real voicemail. You can see it on my cell phone.
We heard
that is an actual voicemail of the attack that the girl that was in there with Jerry and Jr. recorded and sent to my cell phone. Yeah. And she even sits there and says, I'm a real one. Now you hear us. What? At the end of the voicemail.
Yep.
So now you're going to face criminal charges.
Mr. Patel,
you're going to be fairly
it.
indicted. And I'm going to freeze all of your assets and sell them.
Yours too, Scoop.
And clear out your checking accounts.
Yolanda, you ain't safe either.
With the Justice Department.
Right.
Until my $8 million is met. Now that you are dodging paying me the restitution yourself.
Okay, well, he can't pay you restitution unless he's found guilty.
In that room, and everybody that was in that hotel is going to be charged with premeditated murder.
Well, okay.
You're going to lose your home.
Okay.
I'm freezing your checking accounts. You're not even going to be able to get $5 out of your ATM.
Okay.
Or any of your checking accounts.
You're going for it now, Mr. Patel.
And I'm going to sell them at auction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take your hotel and I'm going to sell it.
All right.
And I'm going to sell everything you have and wipe out y'all's checking accounts until my $8 million restitution is paid in full.
All right.
I am not playing with you.
Oh, she ain't playing now.
You for ruining me.
She ain't playing.
And trying to murder me.
This bitch ain't playing.
So now I have my premeditated murder charge.
Yes, you do. Except
murder 1, capital murder.
All right, honey, it's not capital 1, murder 1. You're not dead. You're not dead. Oh, Lord, I done gone over too far. Hold on. She done got me so upset. Mr. Patel. All right.
It's so swollen.
Oh, no, we're not going to go into the shit story again. No, ma'am.
Sonam action and requires that the government...
All right, hold on. Went too far.
Per day that I'm hurt...
Yeah, you're hurt. Yep.
Is going to be charged with premeditated murder.
Okay.
And you're going to lose your home. I'm freezing your checking accounts. You're not even going to be able to get $5 out of your ATM.
Oh, my God. All right, we've already heard this, honey.
FBI and
Get to something we don't know yet.
I'm done playing games with y'all.
She done.
And I'm done with y'all hurting my children and hurting me. And invading my doctor's offices.
Invading her doctor's offices.
Invading my private space.
What?
And taking my houses away from me. And dragging me out in the middle of the night.
What?
And everything that y'all have done to me and to Gracie Cheyenne.
Okay.
And threatening my kids on a daily basis. Okay. I'm done with all that.
Well, I would be too.
So now I'm not playing any more games.
Nope, you're not.
So now when I come back from Charleston, if I don't get fixed, I'm filing a warrant for premeditated murder.
Okay, I don't think you can do that.
And then you are going to get a lawsuit.
Okay.
Or I'm going to file the charges, and you are going to pay me, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
I'm going to freeze all of y'all's assets. And everyone that was involved.
Okay. Staying on notice.
I'm going to read you a little bit of something.
Oh, she got a backpack. Wait.
that you didn't know. And I'm going to show you why.
Hold on, shut up. You got inflated liver, an inflated spleen. You can't get the poop out. You faint, but you just slung that book bag clean over there like you ain't got a effing thing wrong with you. Mr. Patel, did you see that? I'll send it to you, don't worry.
I chose to outscoop.
Okay.
And them.
Uh-huh.
And Alicia.
Oh.
Thanks for admitting it. For y'all admitting it.
Oh, okay.
So, in a premise liability case, defendant failed to provide adequate deterrence and other security measures and such. Security locks, gated entrance, card key entrance points, proper lighting, and security cameras.
Right.
Who has a security card or a key card that opens every door in the hotel? The maid.
Oh, well, maybe.
The maid can open up the door.
You going out to the maid?
She has an all-access key to it. So...
It's getting serious.
Let me go over here.
She's looking in them books. Come on. Come on, girl. Let us know. We're going to get that maid. Mr. Patel. And Scoop. Little Moo Moo. All of them. Yolanda. Come on, girl.
Okay. Who can be held civilly liable in these attacks? The criminal defendant, if known, meaning the one who committed the crime. The business owners. The business tenants, especially if they were contractually responsible for providing security and did not do it. That means I can even charge the tenants.
No, it does not mean that, baby. No, it does not mean that, baby.
On the property.
Baby, no, it does not mean that.
Or if their efforts were substandard. The management company, any security company or contractor that was paid to install and maintain or monitor the security equipment or the cameras. Any security company providing guards that did not properly do their job or were not properly trained to supervise. If the victim lives through the attack and is coherent, has the mental and emotional faculties to make an informed decision, and is 18 years or older, then the claim vests with them. You had a legal obligation to let me file a claim on your insurance to get restitution. In which case, Ms. Patel and Mr. Patel denied me the ability to file a claim on their insurance. They told me they were not going to give me the paperwork to file a claim for the restitution so I could get fixed and I could get help with the...
So you done walked into Mr. Patel's no-tail motel and you said, listen, I was macheted to death by 35 people in your establishment, and you knew, and your maid that has a pass key to all the rooms knew, and you better give me your forms, because I'm going to sue you for a crime that has not been proven ever happened yet. Oh, don't you make me. Don't do it.
With my injuries. That's why I'm suing them as an entity and not their property insurance.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if they were properly insured.
Oh, well, then you're fucked.
The legal duties property owner and businesses have to provide security. As previously noted.
Right. Come on, come on with it. What?
And especially to ward off trespassers. A trespasser is someone who comes upon the property of the owner without permission. They were invited in by Mr. Patel, who took a bribe from Scoop.
to murder you because you ain't got no money.
Permission. There is no real duty on the landowner's part to anticipate the presence of a trespasser.
Okay.
But Mr. Patel allowed them to, and he's in there paying Mr. Patel.
How much did Mr. Patel get?
As one of the entitled to assume that the other people will obey the law and not trespass on someone else's property. And I was also victimized by the other tenants that lived in there that were renting a room on the property.
How?
So they were all invited in willingly.
Oh, they all got to look at your machetes.
And you heard my son talk about the prostitute, that they were prostituting a white girl in there, and she was getting her ass beat by a black guy.
Oh, what?
And my sons had to see that shit.
Oh.
And we had no idea of the criminal activity that was
But you lived there for a month.
There until we got there, and we started. I think it was like a month or so after we came in that all of the criminal activity started.
Okay.
And that we started seeing them pimping white girls and beating white girls. And then they started surrounding my car. All the black guys started surrounding my car.
Sure they did.
And telling me I wasn't going nowhere, and they were going to get a gun and shoot me. And then they were going to pimp me.
What, honey? No, that ain't happening.
It's all on the security surveillance cameras.
That ain't happening. Ain't nobody pimping your fat ass. Come on.
And then now Mr. Patel doesn't want to turn over the security surveillance cameras.
Okay.
So I can prove it was Scoop, Jerry, and Junior in them. So now Mr. Patel is 100% liable.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to file a warrant for Scoop, Jerry, Junior, and Desiree.
Oh, where happened to Yolanda?
When I come back from Charleston. And you're going to be federally indicted, and I'm seizing your checking accounts and everything you have, and you're going to lose your jobs and everything you have until
she's
I pay
even taking y'all's jobs
in full for me to pay my doctors for the surgeries and my travel expenses and all of my boarding for the hotels and my expenses of having to come out of my own pocket.
Right. Well, you got the money because you took your damn kids' Social Security every month, plus yours.
Until I'm paid back in full.
Okay.
I'm going to federally indict you.
Okay, federally.
And I'm seizing all your checking accounts, your money, everything.
Okay.
Until I am paid.
Run, Scoop, run.
And you're going to sit and rot in jail. And now I have my murder 1 charge and my
You're not
murder,
dead.
Malice murder.
There's no murder charge. You're not dead.
Obstruction of justice and concealing a crime.
You're not dead.
And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to sue the state of Georgia and the police officers that were involved in not doing their job.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
You better serve them them goddamn papers. Because I'm not playing.
Did she say GD papers?
Have a nice day.
All right, have a nice day back, Heather, and I hope you don't think too much trying to poop. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. The whole fucking goddamn state of Georgia is coming down. Crazy. That bitch crazy.